You're making your cat miserable every single day without even realizing it. Those innocent habits you think nothing of? They're silently destroying your relationship with your feline friend. Today, I'm exposing the 10 unbearable experiences driving your cat crazy and why fixing number 7 could transform your bond overnight. Sleep interruption. Your cat isn't just being dramatic when they give you the death stare after you wake them. You've actually committed a serious cat offense. Cats need 12 to 16 hours of quality sleep daily, and that afternoon nap isn't just laziness. Their bodies are actually repairing themselves and processing the day's events, like that suspicious paper bag that appeared in the living room. When you suddenly wake your cat, you're not just interrupting their rest, you're disrupting important body processes. It's like someone pulling you out of deep sleep when you finally started dreaming about that tropical vacation. Their brains get confused, stress levels rise, and suddenly their safe place, your home, feels unsafe and unpredictable. The most sleep-deprived cats often become the midnight racers, zooming across your face at 3 a.m. That's not random, it's payback. Instead of poking them awake when you want attention, try the gentle approach. Soft sounds, light movements, or just waiting for them to wake up naturally. Your patience will be rewarded with a much friendlier cat who doesn't plot against you during their next nap. Mealtime invasions. Picture this. You're enjoying your favorite meal when someone keeps touching your food, moving your plate, or talking loudly in your ear. Annoying, right? For cats, it's even worse. When a cat eats, they're at their most vulnerable. In the wild, eating means lowering your guard, a dangerous moment when predators might attack. Your house cat still carries these instincts, which is why they get so upset when you pet them, move their bowl, or make loud noises during dinner time. Cats who get regularly disturbed during meals can develop serious issues. Some bolt their food down too quickly, hairballs and tummy troubles, while others become aggressive around food. Some might even start hiding when they eat, dragging kibble under the bed where they feel safe from your meddling hands. The simple solution: give your cat space during meals. Those few minutes of peace will build trust and prevent a host of behavioral problems. Excessive petting. Your cat isn't being moody when they suddenly nip after 5 minutes of cuddles. They're suffering from sensory overload. While humans can enjoy physical touch for extended periods, cats have a much lower threshold before petting becomes overwhelming. That belly scratch that starts as pleasure can quickly turn into irritation. What's happening is a phenomenon called petting-induced aggression, where your cat's sensitive nerve endings become overstimulated. Think of it like someone tickling you. Fun at first, then increasingly uncomfortable until you have to make them stop. Your cat's swishing tail, flattened ears, and skin twitches are all trying to tell you enough before they resort to teeth and claws. Cats who regularly have their signals ignored often start avoiding interaction altogether, hiding when you approach or becoming defensive. The solution is simple: respect their body language. Short, positive petting sessions that end before they show signs of irritation build trust. Banning climbing. Your cat isn't trying to ruin your dinner when they jump on the table. They're answering a powerful call from their wild ancestors. Cats are natural climbers who feel safest when they're up high, where they can watch for danger and plan their next move. Your dining table isn't just furniture to them. It's the perfect lookout tower. When you constantly shoo them away from counters and tables, your cat doesn't understand they're breaking human rules. Instead, they feel frustrated that you're blocking their natural need to climb and observe. It's like someone constantly stopping you from sitting on your favorite couch for no reason you can understand. The frustrated, floor-bound cat often becomes the one who acts out in other ways, knocking things off shelves, clawing furniture, or becoming generally grumpy. The solution isn't endless battles over the table. It's giving them better alternatives. Setting up cat trees, shelves, or window perches near the forbidden areas gives them the height they crave while keeping your surfaces cat-free. Your clever redirection will be rewarded with a cat who, mostly, respects your surfaces and feels secure in their environment. Not allowed to chew plants. That stern no when your cat nibbles your houseplants might seem necessary, but to your cat it's deeply confusing. Plants are actually part of a natural cat diet. In the wild, cats consume small amounts of vegetation to help with digestion and as a source of certain nutrients. When you constantly prevent your cat from accessing any plants, you're blocking a natural behavior that's hardwired into their system. Your cat doesn't understand that some plants are toxic. They just feel frustrated that you're stopping something that feels right to them. It's like someone slapping your hand every time you reach for a vegetable. The solution isn't a plant-free home, but a cat-friendly plant strategy. Setting up dedicated cat grass or catnip grows where they can safely nibble, gives them the plant experience they crave without the danger. Meanwhile, keeping toxic plants completely out of reach or using deterrent sprays on others creates boundaries they understand. Climbing on people. When your cat uses your legs as a personal climbing tree, they're not trying to turn you into a human pincushion. They're actually showing you that they lack proper vertical territory in your home. Those painful claw marks are their way of saying, "I need more height in my life." For cats, climbing isn't optional. It's a deep survival instinct. In nature, quickly scaling a tree could mean the difference between life and death. Your indoor cat still carries this programming, which is why they sometimes treat you like an emergency escape route, especially when they're startled or excited. Cats who don't have enough proper climbing spaces often resort to scaling whatever's available: curtains, bookshelves, or yes, your unsuspecting legs. The solution isn't punishment, which only confuses them, but providing stable, accessible climbing options throughout your home. Strategic placement of cat trees, shelves, and scratching posts redirects those climbing instincts to appropriate surfaces. No access to fresh air. Your indoor cat staring longingly out the window isn't just being dramatic. They're genuinely missing something their body and mind craves. Cats evolved to experience the rich sensory world of the outdoors, with its changing smells, sounds, and sights. When confined without access to these stimuli, many cats experience a form of sensory deprivation. The lack of fresh air, natural light, and environmental variety can lead to depression, destructive behaviors, and health issues in indoor cats. Their brains are wired to process a complex natural environment, and when deprived of this stimulation, they can become withdrawn or overreactive. It's like being stuck in a plain room with nothing to read, watch, or do, day after day. Fortunately, you don't have to let your cat roam freely to solve this problem. Secure screen windows, cat-safe balconies, enclosed catios, or even supervised harness time can provide safe outdoor experiences. Indoor alternatives like nature videos, open windows with screens, or rotating scenery near windows help too. Your creativity will be rewarded with a mentally stimulated cat who doesn't try to bolt through the door every chance they get. Cat carrier. Most cats develop an almost supernatural ability to sense when the carrier is about to appear, and then vanish immediately. This isn't random. Cats learn to associate that carrier with stressful experiences like vet visits. The real problem starts when owners resort to chasing, grabbing, or stuffing their terrified cat into carriers, creating a cycle of fear. When you chase your cat around the house, flip them upside down, or force them into carriers, you're teaching them that transportation equals trauma. Their trust in you takes a massive hit, and future attempts become even harder. It's like if aliens suddenly grabbed you with no explanation and stuffed you into a tiny spaceship, you'd be terrified too. Cats who've had bad carrier experiences often develop anxiety that extends to other interactions with their owners. The solution requires patience. Keep the carrier out as regular furniture, create positive associations with treats and toys inside it, and make entries calm and controlled. Being treated like a human. There are few things more undignified to a cat than being dressed in tiny outfits, hats, or costumes. While the photos might be adorable, your cat is silently enduring what feels like a major insult to their dignity. Cats aren't built to wear clothes. Their sensitive whiskers, fur, and skin make costumes genuinely uncomfortable. Unlike dogs, who might tolerate dress-up to please their owners, cats simply don't understand why you're restricting their movement and covering their fur. The clothing blocks their ability to groom, limits their natural movement, and prevents their skin from regulating temperature properly. The stress from unwanted costumes can lead to hiding, aggression, or trust issues. While some rare cats tolerate brief dress-up sessions, most find it genuinely distressing. The solution? Respect their natural cat dignity. If you absolutely must take a holiday photo, keep costume time minimal, use loose-fitting items that don't restrict movement, and reward them generously. Indoor changes. Your cat isn't being stubborn when they seem upset about your new furniture arrangement. They're experiencing the feline equivalent of having their entire world turned upside down. Cats are creatures of habit who find safety and security in predictability. Their mental maps of their territory are remarkably detailed, and sudden changes can genuinely distress them. When you rearrange furniture, bring in new people, change feeding times, or disrupt established patterns, your cat doesn't understand why. Their carefully memorized routes and safe spaces have suddenly vanished, triggering anxiety and confusion. It's like waking up to find all the rooms in your house have switched places overnight. Cats experiencing too many changes often respond by hiding, urine marking, excessive grooming, or aggression, all signs of genuine distress. The solution isn't avoiding all change, but introducing it gradually and maintaining key routines even during transitions. Keeping some furniture stable, maintaining meal times, and providing familiar items during changes helps tremendously. Now that you know the 10 things your cat secretly hates, you can start making simple changes that will dramatically improve your relationship. Remember, cats aren't being difficult on purpose. They're responding to their natural instincts and needs in the only ways they know how. A cat who feels understood and respected becomes a more affectionate, playful, and stable companion. Which of these cat complaints surprised you most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights that will help you create a truly cat-friendly home. Your feline friend might not say thank you in words, but their relaxed purrs and head bumps will tell you everything you need to know.